Good afternoon, everybody. Got a bit of a transfer update for you today. And the gutting news has come. The day we all dreaded, the news we all dreaded. Ruben Amorim has been sacked by Manchester United. And we will be going to Old Trafford with an interim manager. And it's going to be Darren Fletcher. Unless some, bizarre thing happens and, Glasner resigns or something. Or Areola says that he wants a job. I can't see them getting anyone else in before that game. But yeah, I'm just getting messages off MCFCS season on TikTok. So that's why I'm looking at my phone. But we've got transfer news. Marc Guehi, City are looking at him in January, not the summer. He was on the list for the summer, but now with the Gavardio injury yesterday, we still yet to hear an update on Ruben Dias's future. Injury, sorry, my bad. But for me, we've got to full send this now. I wasn't fully backing this transfer, like when it first came out before this injury happened, because I thought he was going to be a bench player. And I thought it was going to affect the development of Victor Hayes, or however you say his name, and it would affect Kuznanov's game time as well. But now with these injuries, I think you've got to full send this still and get him in right away. And I think it becomes more of a priority than the Semenyo deal. I don't want Semenyo. I've said that from day one. For me, if I was watching LB and he says that we need 2 wingers. For me, I would get Rodrigo in January, because I heard rumours he wants out of Madrid. Full send that. Bin off Semenyo, don't get him in. And then full send Elise in the summer and then break the bank for him. Pay whatever it takes to bring him in. It doesn't matter. And I got criticism yesterday when I said that Donnarumma could have done better with the Enzo Fernandez goal. But for me, he could have scrambled it in a bit better, you know what I mean? People were saying that they were surprised that he saved the first shot. To be honest, they are true about that. But I wouldn't have blamed him if he just decked Enzo Fernandez, got sent off, and it just stopped him from scoring. Or even got a booking, because I think if he does that and then say it's a penalty and then he saves the penalty, then it's a massive 1-0 victory, innit? But I've seen people blaming Bernardo, but for me it's not his fault because it's a tactical foul. We gave the ball away sloppily in the build-up to that. I don't really remember Cherky giving it away, but apparently it was him who gave it away. And it started Chelsea's attack, and then Bernardo decked, I don't know who it was, down, but then it was Chelsea's free kick, and then from the free kick, O'Reilly gets done. Nunes is caught napping at the back post, and then, Enzo taps it in, and it's 1-1. Sorry, I'm on the Luke side. Very rude. But for me, if we get Marc Guehi, the defence has got to be Diaz, Gavardio. Oh, sorry, not Diaz, Gavardio. I've got Gavardio in my head now because I've been talking about him being injured. It's got to be Diaz, Guehi, Nunes, and then O'Reilly at left back. And then when Aït-Nouri comes back, you can rotate him with O'Reilly if O'Reilly continues to have poor performances, because he is starting to look a bit tired in the past few games. And then obviously in the cups, you can give Kuznov some opportunities to get some minutes under his belt. And I did see that we've recalled this guy from Watford. I forget the guy's name. Someone will remember me. Someone will remember his name in the comments and drop his name in the comments for me. I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed. And I also forgot to mention in my review yesterday, I thought Kuznov was really good yesterday when he came on. I forgot to mention that, because he dealt well with Delap. I think there was once where Delap maybe got round him a bit easy, and then Donnarumma made the save. But there was that one time where he barged Delap out the way, and then Delap pushed him into the signboard, which was a dirty bastard City reject and all that shit. But I believe we've got to full send Marc Guehi, in my personal opinion. Then I think we go for the Champions League, because I don't think we're going to win the league this year. I'm not saying it's done already, but if we don't beat Brighton Wednesday night, and we haven't beat Brighton the last 3 times we played them, home or away, we lost the last 2 away, and we drew 2-2 at the Etihad last year. They took 4 points of us last year. We need to win. Where it's 1-0, 6-7, Don't start that 6-7 shit, that memes and shit. I don't really give a shit about that shit. But we've got to beat Brighton, no matter what the score is. Good performance or bad performance, just get the job done. And hopefully, Arnie Slot. La, 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 la. Arnie Slot. La, 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 la. Does us a favour on Thursday night at the Emirates. It won't happen, I don't think. I think Arsenal win that like 3-1, 4-1. But Liverpool have had the tendency to get a result against Liverpool in a tight race when they've even been shit. I remember 22-23, there was absolute shit. They didn't get top 4, but then they got a 2-2 draw against Arsenal in the tight race. I know it was at Anfield, but it's still, anything can happen. Like, Liverpool are a team that like can turn up at any point. They're one of those teams like United where they could easily get battered this game like 6-0, but they could easily win the game like 2 or 3-1, despite Arsenal having all the possession and all the chances. But I reckon we full send the Champions League at this moment in current time, because I think it looks more likely that we're going to win the Champions League than win the Premier League. Although we have to defend much better than what we have done yesterday if we are to win that, because with mistakes like that, you don't get away with that in the Champions League either. So, yeah, I think we've got to full send the Champions League, to be honest, and full send the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup at the moment, because we've got to focus on getting back in on track. I don't think top 4's a worry. I do believe we will get top 4 quite comfortably. I do probably think if we don't win the league, we will come second, because I think Aston Villa will probably tail off towards the end of the season. Like, no disrespect to Aston Villa, and if there's any Aston Villa fans watching this video, but I feel like they will fade off towards the end of the season, or fade away, as they say in Oasis. But yeah, I reckon even if we don't win it, we're going to probably come second, if I'm being brutally honest. And I haven't got my mic set up, but I've got my stand. I've used an old stand that I have to put this down to record. And I haven't sorted out my Mac, but yeah, I need to sort that out. I haven't really sorted it out from Christmas. Yeah, because I've been a bit busy with like helping out my cousins, and I've just been eating too much shit. So yeah, but have a good rest of your Monday. Take care. I'll do a Brighton preview tomorrow, and have a lovely rest of your Monday. Up the Blues. Come on, City. City till I die. I'm City till I die. I know I am, and sure I am, and City till I die. Come on, Blues.